still in the office getting some stuff tidied up. Trying to get it back to normal in here. I want to get my vacuum cleaner and go over the entire wall and then just wash everything down on the table. Like literally everything from one section to the next. Get it all cleaned down. Where is this cord at? Because I gotta have it tripping over this thing all the time and knocking things over. Wherever I can find it. Definitely getting me some new wallpaper for the Frozen Rack PC build. So definitely gotta go pick that up. I'm gonna go and get something for that. Man. This is an interesting build. I'm still got hardware to add to it, so it's still hardware wise. There's 2 upgrades that need it. i9 processor and graphic card got to be changed out. Everything else is running perfectly fine on it. And I do see where I have to basically level off the board a little bit. It is a bit on a tilt slant a little bit because of the, I think I should have reinforced the box. Honestly, to tell you the truth. But other than that, live and learn. The other one I actually did reinforce the box, so that one is pretty sturdy. But next time from now on, I'll reinforce the box surface because we can fix that. It's not a problem. Where's the majority of this weight come in? Be lifted here. Yeah, if I lift it here, definitely this would straighten it up nicely. Okay, I need to lift it there. That's what I need to do. So I'll build me a little box system right there and basically lift that part up a little bit and then frost it out. It'll look pretty nice. But yeah, it's done. A lot of hard work. But I do like to build a PC builds, and then hopefully, well not hopefully, we will have it done. My PC over here that has dying light on it, which I can't wait to put back in play. I just need to go in here and get the optical drive so I can basically upload those drivers and get my motherboard online, which I'm never buying one of those motherboards again. Because again, drivers, man, I hate using drivers. But yeah, I'll be up and going in no time at all. And having a Christmas sale. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Christmas sale on Steam. Yes. I'm gonna pick up Taco's. I wonder if any of these games on my wish list came out. This was kind of on my wish list before I started shopping around. And Saboteur is $5. I need to pick that up. That's 17. This hasn't come out yet. This is Nitro Express. I'm waiting for this one. It's like a freaking Metal Slug on steroids. Rain Risk 2. That's only $8 now. Let's see. I got that one already. I got that on the other account. Demolition. $19. Oh, the Sandlot. I don't want to play the Sandlot on this system. I want it on the other one. And definitely, I marked it here because I can come back and get it on that system. Oh, these aren't even out yet. This is not out yet. This is not out yet. Probably 2.0. So I gotta go to that EA nonsense again tonight. Just tick me off. Like, why they gotta make it like that? And just make it easy for get access. Paradise. This I gotta check out. This is supposed to be absolutely insane. Definitely gotta check it out. Early access. Open world action adventure. This game is absolutely insane. It's called Paradise. You gotta look that up. And they may have it for a console system. You gotta check it out. It is freaking mind blowing what you can do in there. It's way beyond that. It's kind of like real life experience, but in a game. But it's wow. It is. I gotta definitely get to this right here. Definitely when it becomes possible. But these are some of the games I have on my wish list, which a lot of my games don't have. Oh yeah, I want this game too right here. This is not even out yet. Doesn't have a release date on it. I have to wait for that one. Majority of games I want don't come out until 2024. 2025, sorry about that. It's a zombie game that's not coming out yet. This one I just bought. I got this down at the cart. That's when I put online. I might get this one right now. But most of the games I want, they don't even have them available. This is what I wanted. Gotta wait for this one. And it's made by Unreal. I definitely want this game. I gotta wait. Coming soon. You can destroy everything, like trees, houses, everything. You're like a mech. Oh man, I can't watch this right now. I want that game so bad. I gotta wait. So now they're having a sale. They're having a Steam Winter Sale. So that's what I'm in here checking out the sales and see what they got in here. Wait, is this? What is this one? This one? Single player. Okay, I'll get that later. I'll put them more of a 7-4. I got this right now. Oh, really? Okay, I can't complain about that too much. I paid like $5.99 for that game, but now it's 80% off, so it's $1.19. Oh man, yeah, I look at that games I paid some money for, and yeah, they're just cheap. $2.79. This is what I'm hunting for. They got really good games on that price. I definitely got to get into that freaking Hell Driver. That game looks pretty amazing. I didn't get a chance to get into it last night. Let me see what we got here. Pain Core. Look at that. Marvel's to drop, man. Get that Marvel's to drop. I want this game so bad. I'm thinking about buying it. Because it's got the Punisher on it. I've been looking for the Punisher for the longest time. That's the collection. The Marvel vs. Capcom collection. They got the Punisher on that, baby. I love that game. I might just get this. But I don't want to get it on this system. I'm going to get on this system. I'm going to wait. The game behind me, this one is actually this is a gaming system. Might as well make it a gaming system. So this is gaming system work PC. That is gaming system VR PC because I got VR glasses coming in for this thing once I finish it. Only thing that stopped me from this, get the drivers going for the motherboard. All I need is a 3050, and all I need is basically is that it? What's a 3050? Oh no, we got to change out the CPU. A 3770 i7. That's all I need, and I can run it. I can run the Oculus and the Ultra settings. Now, so I got the Oculus, I got the glasses are going to match the exact case. I'm going to code up and paint everything to exact match exactly the same. I even going to put EL wire, not EL wire, RGB wires in there. And they're wired in, so my glasses light up, just like the setup over there. So that's going to be the VR system, and that over there, which I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but it's going to be cool built. We got to do something with that. And then we got the arcade box. I think two systems are going to have RetroPies built in. The one in the giant screen for the Apex Gamer is going to be a gaming PC, and it's going to have a RetroPie built into it. Two RetroPies, which I can switch back and forth. And then we got the arcade box over here. So it looks like a local actual arcade store that has a retro system into it. But I have no idea what we're going to do with this thing right here. What are we going to turn this thing into? Well, I'm going to turn it to gaming / something. I don't know. We'll put something into it. It'll just be another gaming PC for. I mean, we got 3 of them, but I definitely want to hook this thing. This thing is sick. So I don't know what we're going to do with it. That's another gaming PC. Another Steam account for it. Yeah, pretty much. Gaming PC. Just cool to watch because it lights up. That's pretty much. Nah, EA, you got me at first. Now I gotta go and put this whole stupid application up for this to play a game. I got the Need for Speed at one of the ones I like the one to get. I was waiting for it to come on sale. It finally goes back on sale. Buy the game. Now I gotta go through some freaking nonsense. But freaking like, who are you? Why are you buying this game? Bought the game already. Let me play the freaking game. Wait, what's this right here? A bunch of bug killers. Bug killers. Well, you know, you got your stuff written all over the screen. I can't really see what's going on here. It looks freaking sick. Oh, that's just fantastic. You don't advertise a game. Don't have stuff written across the screen that you can't see the gameplay. What the freaking Jerry? Really? I didn't even see any of that. Can we get some gameplay on this thing? Alien zombies. Oh, that looks pretty hot. Yeah, that's no problem to run it. Oh, we gotta put this on the wish list. They said what? What's my phone? See, graphic wise, if you're doing it maximum settings, you would just need a NVIDIA 1070. That's it. That's literally all you would need. That's why I said you don't need to have all that stuff. A 1070. That's all they're requesting. It's a 1070. That's nothing. I got a 1050. A 1070 is nothing. You get a 3050. You can run everything on a 3050 with no problem. You don't need all that power. i7 8. Let me look at it real quick. What's not going to count it? Oh, I forgot we had to log back in and put the thing back up. We had to bring it back online. That's not bad. Yeah, 3050. 3050 runs so much stuff. It's not even funny how much a 3050 will run. You don't need all that. You run most of that stuff off a high-end i5. We run half those games on there. I'm talking about the whole game runs off from the video. Yeah, if you're talking about doing GTA 6 and ultra settings, yeah, you're going to have to beef up for that one. Yeah, I was thinking about the most ridiculous build ever. ridiculous build would be, oh, that freaking motherboard. It takes a terabyte of RAM, a terabyte of freaking RAM. Gee whiz Louise, like that's insane. I'm gonna build one day. I'm gonna build one. I'm gonna slowly build one. A terabyte of freaking RAM. A terabyte dual. I mean, the perfect motherboard would be if you could get yourself dual i9 processors with a terabyte of RAM, a 5090 on it, and two maybe 1200 watt power supplies for two 420s on it. Heck yeah, that's a freaking beast, man. That is a serious beast. But are you using all that? No, you're not using all that. There's no way in the world you're using all that. No way in the world. Now, i7 87K, that's nothing. You can get them on eBay for like 99 bucks. Buy them used. I always buy mine used. I've never had a problem. These are used processors right now. I'm gonna. $165. That's a cheap chip right there at the end of the day. That's cheap between 186. It's a K too, which means it's unlocked. We're gonna overclock it. Alright, so next question. Oh, 1151? Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. Not the 1151. This boards are freaking impossible to get your hands on 1151. They're nightmare boards to find. Gee whiz, i7? You mean to tell me that's it? 1151? God, it's a horrible board, man. It's hard to get. I'm gonna get lucky on that one. 1151 ITX board. Wait. Even the eBay got money. eBay on for 58 bucks. That ain't bad. What's the Amazon got? Amazon got, it's an ATX. It's an ATX board. Jack. Micro, I don't know if it's micro ATX. It's still a big board. I want an ITX, but I don't think they make an ITX. They don't make an ITX kind of board. Why don't they make an ITX board for 1151s? Why? They make a micro ATX. That's as small as you're gonna get. Damn, I'm gonna resize the board. This is not even a micro. Wait. That's a what? Oh, wait. Here's the ITX. What? A little more money I'm supposed to spend. Wait, the one. A motherboard ITX PCI Express. It's not micro, but it's an ITX, which is actually still a small board. ITX is still a small board. The micro's even smaller. I can pick an ITX. That'll work. PCI Express 2.0. Yeah, that runs all the goodies at the end of the day. When you start getting to like the 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, these boards are freaking expensive. That's pretty cool. That'll work. Oh yeah. Let's go on this baby over here. So I can resize the board on this one. Let me see the combo. That's a good capability. 16 gigabyte okay, memory capable max out 6, 2 times 16, so 32. 32 ain't bad. That's good. Are you going to use 32? No, you're not. You're not. I'm going to use 32. It's like it's unbelievable. That's true. That's your future-proofing your system. You're going to have that kind of power, but other than that, you're never going to use that. Not that kind of power. Don't think about that. Motherboards that have a terabyte of RAM. Now, if you're doing basic gaming, you're never using that at all. Period. You won't even touch any of that stuff right on there. That's for future-proofing. Unless you're doing something crazy at the end of the day, like really psychotically insane at the end of the day. $11.55s. Any problem with 11.55? Sometimes 11.55s don't even let you do 30. That's these certain boards. These two boards, the highest you can go is 30, 37.30. That's the highest you can go in the i7. You want to go higher than that. It has to be 11.51s to do it. Unless you want to do 1700s. 1700s, they go higher than that. I think the i9s. And the big question is, motherboard, dual 9i processors. I butchered it. It'd be funny if I butchered it and I found it. But anything in duals is going to be 2011 server boards. And you want dual processors. You see, these motherboards don't have normal RAM capability. They have like 192, insane stuff they have on there, 256, stuff like that. I'm trying to find one. I want to do one so badly. I'm going to do a dual i9 processor. But I don't want to do it in i7. If I do it in i7, I know I'm going to bump into somebody with dual i9s. So I'm going to bump into somebody with one. It's a lot of work to pull one of those things out. But you don't have it. If you don't. Wait. No. Yeah? Oh, these are the question mark next to that. Looking for a, yeah. I guarantee it's going to be a hard board to track down. So hard board, you hard to get pieces putting that thing too on top of that. This is the i7. Pretty sure it is. That's i7. Here it says 3.0. Max is 256 gigabytes. Yeesh. This one has a max of 256 gigabytes. You're not running all that. There's no way to run it. If you don't understand the specifications, just move it along. When I show it, I'm showing everybody, which means I got other people coming and watch my videos besides the people that are in here watching the videos. So if I'm showing you something, you go leave, it doesn't do anything because other people watch this. You just look like an idiot. That's what that comes down to. I was sitting there like, people be watching the recordings like, really? Like, yeah, they do that. Gee, wait, this board is $1,000? What the frick is this thing? Oh, it's gotta have. It's a workstation. Oh, heck yeah. It's got a Threadripper on it too on top of that. Oh, this is beast. This is beast right here. That's definitely beast. Gee, where's the ways? I said, I swear, I would like to figure out the intelligence level of some of the people that view my channel sometimes. I really would like to pick your brain and see exactly where your intellectual intelligence level lays at. Because, for instance, if I'm pointing to something, it doesn't mean it's directly towards you. But there's other people watch this. So now YouTube videos pop up in Google. Because the way I set up my whole search engine optimizer, all I got to do is drop this video into my website and it pops up everywhere. Because I basically tweaked the daylights out of the optimizer. That's why the minute I shoot a video, it pops up on Google. First thing that pops up on Google. When you punch in AI, brings them up first. Yeah, forget all that whole, hey, we'll pay you money, pay us money to be the first one on Google. Please, I know how to work that system at the end of the day. Yeah. So yeah, I got 100% on my Google. The higher you get on there, you got to tweak it, go into advanced settings and tweak, which I was trying to show people how to do it, but they don't want to listen. I was like, forget it. But anyway, show you how to go in there and tweak it. It shows you how to basically make sure your videos come up first in Google search. And AI brings this up first. So if I'm doing a video on here, and you decide that you want to leave because you feel that you're hurting my feelings, good gracious, you gotta grow up. You really do gotta grow up. It's sad. It really is sad. It's sad. It is. It's sad. So yeah, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about basically showing the people I'm watching my demonstrations later on because this thing's gonna be posted everywhere. That just tells me at the end of the day that you don't know what I'm talking about. And you feel basically it's a bit overwhelming, and I can't explain it to you any more than I can already explain it to you. Honestly. Now, those people I have on my channel do know what I'm talking about. They build PCs. They mod consoles, all that crazy stuff at the end of the day. They'll comment me and say, hey, well, you want to go up to 5090? You can go with the so-and-so. This and I'm like, well, I kind of want the 5090 because I never had a 5090 before. That's why I want it. And they're talking about, well, it's too much power in the day. We have a little conversation, debate on it. By judging by the conversations that I've had from the naysayers, and we know that's you doing that nonsense. That's just you doing dumb stuff. We've had you comment. I've had them comment back on me on video games, and they don't know jack. At the end of the day, you don't know jack. You don't even know how your own console system works. Can't even build that thing. I can rebuild your console system. I can modify the daylights out of that thing. Well, you can't modify it. All you gotta do is just plug it in, hit a button. You don't know anything about the hardware you have in your system, even how to modify your hardware. So if that bothers you at the end of the day, it ain't my fault, skipper. I don't know, like a book. Yeah, we got people who come in here who have sent me messages about console systems, and they don't know jack. They can't even explain the specifications in the unit that they bought. Literally, you know how to overclock your system? You know you overclock those units, right? You can overclock the console system. You can overclock the controllers. Now, I don't mind people coming and they don't know much and they're learning about it. That's a learning process for them. But when you contact people trying to insult them at the end of the day, that you know about consoles and you don't know jack about consoles, yeah, there you go. You don't know anything about modifications at all whatsoever. I don't even know why you even own one. Just get yourself a Atari 2600. Wait, that could be too complicated for them. Yeah. So, certain individuals that come on my channel who basically watch our videos and demonstrations and stuff, Always got to comment me or back how I don't know what I'm talking about. But yet, when I go to your channel to see what you're building, there's nothing there. You're not building jack on your channel, not a thing. And the console systems, when I ask you questions, because I'll ask some questions about the hardware they have in the system, it'll be like a question mark will pop up. Good luck with that, Skippy. That's a socket? Man. Ah, right. Can we get a combo? Can we get a combo with dual processor? Dual processor with combo? Oh, they do have these suckers. Heck yeah. Like I said, you have certain type of console gamers. You have ones that like to play, the game on it. They don't care. They couldn't care less what it has on it, as long as it plays and have fun. Those are the ones having the best time of their life. Then you got the other ones that come on. They fanboys. They love their system, whatever, you know, so. But that's as far as they go. They have their fun back and forth. That's it. But then you get into the super fanboys. And the super fanboys, some of them do know their hardware at the end of the day, but the ones we talk to don't know jack at all, period. But they rate the system as number one, it's this, that, and the other. And they keep saying at the end of the day, they're PC worthy. No, you are not PC worthy. I've literally had this conversation about 100 times. They're not PC worthy. The kind that basically play A to B, have fun, they don't care if they're PC worthy or not. They don't care. As long as they have a system they can play on and have fun, that's enough. The fanboy, once in a while he'll bring it up that he basically has some hardware in the system and he's somewhat equal to a PC, it'll come up. But the super fanboy literally will say something like, oh, PC gamers are coming over to... You see this hardware here. You see this stuff here. This system doesn't have that in it. Those are quad and dual CPUs. You have one CPU. We're going to have an option of putting two CPUs in our system. And that's what I'm looking at right now, because I'm going to build one of these things. So, yeah, it's that right there. Man, I'm building a server. I need to build me a server. I'm building me a beast of a server too. I hope I'm doing these games. I'm hosting games. I need to build me a beast of a server. That's what I'm doing. But anyway, it's the super fanboys that contact me, ranting and carrying on. Well, let me tell you something. You ticking time bombs coming up quick. Because again, I can't wait until this PS6 launches, man. This thing is going to be freaking crazy expensive. Super fanboy thinks at the end of the day it's going to cost less than the previous system. You are so sadly mistaken. It's not even funny. And you better pray that that Xbox system comes up with a console. If you don't, you're in trouble. You're in so much trouble, it's not even funny how much trouble you're in. You're going to gouge your dick. Where are you going to go? You super fanboys can't go back to an Xbox. That'll kill you at the end of the day to go back to an Xbox system. Some can do both. Some can literally do both systems. But the super fanboy can't do it. He's loyal to PlayStation no matter what. Yeah, they're expecting you. Because you're the one's going to keep them paid. Just as it's so expensive, it's not even funny. It's not coming with an optical drive. I guarantee you that 100% is not coming with an optical drive. Lucky got it on this system. I'm not getting that. Xbox does not come out with a system. Xbox is doomed too. The reason why the Xbox is doomed because they came with what they did the console, a little handheld system. But your games, you know the game made by Hellbound, it's come off a PlayStation. They're literally on PC right now. So PC can play your PlayStation games. You know, you bring out a game that comes up to multiple platforms. We get the games as fast as you get the game. Sometimes we get games that you can't even get at the end of the day. There are games in Steam that will never make it to console, ever. We'll never get it, ever. But yet we can get all your stuff. You can play with your controllers, you can play my controllers at the end of the day. I got controllers in here, you can't even play on your console system. But I can play all your stuff at the end of the day. There you go. That's a step up. Manipulate hardware, manipulate programs, mod whatever the freak you want at the end of the day. Don't get ridiculed for just anything. Get points for everything we buy at the end of the day. And we don't pay for an online subscription. But like I said, they're going to keep charging you more and more money. And people are just going to get more and more fed up with console. And they're going to be switching over to PC rapidly because they can. It's too expensive. Console used to be so cheap. It was cheap. PC was more expensive. Now you guys cost more than a basic PC at $700. And wait till the new system comes out. Yeah. Quite frankly, I don't know how they're gonna keep y'all in. I mean, consider the fact that you're gonna pay for it. That system when it comes out, it's gonna be about $1,000 or more. PS6 is gonna be $1,000 more easy. If you sit there and say no, well, guess what? The PS3 was nearly $900 when it came out, and it had a Blu-ray player on it. So yes, 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 yes. Because your PlayStation system is not the most expensive system, it'll be the PS3. That's when the console fanboys will come in here and talk all this trash like, no, the most expensive system was the PS3. I think it was nearly $1,000 when it came out. Because it had a Blu-ray player on it. At the time, a Blu-ray was really expensive to have. So it would be the PS3 would be the more expensive system. Your system costs that much money now because they took it, and at least with the PS3, it came with the optical drive. They charge you for an optical drive. Charge you $85 and not just $80. You have to pay the taxes on it. You're roughly like almost up to $100 bucks. So that's an extra $100 bucks added on to the other $700 with tax. It's roughly going to bring you roughly somewhere between the $860, $850, depending on where you're at in the world. And if you get the stand, now you're going to tilt it. Get extra control. Your controllers are $200 a controller. Controller and pieces I pay for it cost me $65. Got a touch screen and everything on it. I was thinking for $200, I better get a touch screen. I mean, I'll do that. You get a touch screen to talk back to me at $200 bucks. So, yeah. Console now, right now, costs more than basic PC. It costs more than basic PC. And y'all can't even travel at 60 frames per second, which I don't get that part right there. So how are they going to sell a system that's going to be roughly $1,000 or more on the PS6? You don't have an optical drive on it. At least we got the option of sticking an optical drive on ours if we want one. You know, they may remove that altogether for you. And my optical drive I got to stick on here, it's like 15 bucks. That's it. That's all I pay for my optical drive. It's a Blu-ray, DVD player. Just basically it's cheaper because they don't see them on PCs anymore, so it's cheaper. So 15 bucks is what I pay for mine. Just to load some software on this machine. And they're going to charge you almost $100 bucks for that thing, or 90 bucks for it. And then you're going to pay for online play. You're definitely going to pay for that forever. No matter what, you always pay for online play. And they don't allow you to manipulate and play around your system, because if you do it, then your warranty gets worn. Not the fact that ticking time bomb of dust accumulating on your heat sinks, and they don't allow you to go into that particular compartment, and you can't allow somebody from another store to do it. They'll do it because you avoid the warranty, and they won't do it. So guess what? Ticking time bomb away. Man, you got a ticking time bomb in that system. Whew, man. So I say $1,100. I'm thinking $1,100, maybe $1,200. And the PS6 comes out, and you'll pay it. You know why? Because you paid for the anniversary edition. Paid $1,000 for that system, so you know you'll pay for it. And all they did was put a cover on it. They gave you a cover. That's it. That's all you got was a cover. Tell me one thing in the system I can't buy. But when I buy the Pro, tell me one thing that I can't buy that came with the anniversary edition. I can buy the handheld. I can buy the controllers. I can buy everything except for that faceplate. That's one thing I can get. The case. That's it. So pretty much, you know, you make your own anniversary edition. Truthfully, customize your own case, put your own design on the back of it, and all that cool stuff. That's it. And to add a bunch of extra stuff in there. But yeah, Xbox comes out with the handheld. Good gracious. That's going to be a domino effect. It's going to go so bad. You're going to need Xbox to keep your system alive. Believe it or not. Well, not technically. But technically, they're going to get out your crap out of you. It's so expensive, it's not funny. You need somebody in there to compete with. You have to have someone in there to compete with. Or they go rogue. If they go rogue, then Monopoly kicks in. If Monopoly kicks in, that means at the end of the day, they can charge whatever they want. You have to pay it because they know there's no place you can go. They're just going to swap over to PC. And again, like I said, you're not going to Nintendo because Nintendo doesn't have games like that. Nintendo has more family set games. So that's not going to work. They're just going to switch over to Xbox. If Xbox makes a handheld game, and the reason why that's a doomsday for them, because I heard a YouTuber say it, and he's definitely 100% right, because the Xbox basically leases their games out on every platform, just about. You can get them on the phone, I can get them on my PC, you can get them on your tablet. So what's the point of having paying for a portable console system? And all the games are on other platform systems. Ain't no point in getting it. So if they don't come out with the console, geez, that means the problem you're going to have is PlayStation has nothing to go against. Unless Apple comes out, and I doubt that's going to last long. I really doubt that's going to last long. So if they become the dominant game system, and you guys want to brag about that, they're going to charge you to the roof because there's nothing to stop them. And you those in the whole, you're going to have $1,100 system, maybe $1,200 PS6 system. You're going to pay for online subscription. You're going to cost more than a basic PC. You get a PC. The guy on eBay was selling them as i9 processor with a 4070. That's a very good system setup. At $500. It'll cost more than that. I guarantee you won't have the hardware for it. You won't have it. Yeah. You're gonna pay so much money for that system. And the sad thing about it is you're gonna pay more than what a basic PC costs, and you're still gonna be paying for online subscription. You still won't have access to full access to your machine. You can't mod on it in fear of getting banned at the end of the day. You can't even modify your system, and that's what you're gonna be paying for. If you sit there and say, "Oh no, that's not gonna happen," you're doing it right now. You're literally doing it right now. Your system doesn't cost $700. Your system costs roughly almost $900. More than a gaming PC, a basic gaming PC. And you have to pay for online subscription. You can't even go, the only thing you can go in there and modify is your M2s, that's it. Can't touch anything else in there. That's like buying a car that only drives left, only turns left, that's it. Or there is an option to turn right, but you don't have that option. Good gracious, man. I never thought today I would see. I've seen console systems cost a lot of money. No, you know what? They really must take a shot from me. Because I grew up in an era of console. I grew up in an era of cartridge, and cartridges were super expensive. Yeah, you think about that? What the heck are you guys crying about again? Consoles costing too much money. Are you kidding me? I thought about that for a minute. I grew up in the Neo Geo era. So no, they were always expensive. Consoles were expensive, pretty expensive. They got kind of cheap when you got around. Even the PlayStation when it came out was expensive. They were like $800-900 when they came out. They were really expensive when they started off. And then later on, they started trickling down and cutting the price down to around $400. I'll say the cheapest were the Genesis, NES. What another one had? N64 was like $200 around that time, but the games were like $80 and $90. I don't know. I'm staying on PC. I mean, I'm getting console. Yeah, I'm getting a couple console games like that. I will. Console systems, I'll get a couple because people play them. But if you're going to sit there and say, hey, you're bashing, it's not bashing, it's truth. It's going to happen. You don't even see the outcome of your system that's coming. You really don't. I've been gaming forever. I've been gaming since Vector Graphic and Pong. I've been around forever. I've seen this crap happen over and over again. I've seen systems come and systems go. I've invested money in all kinds of console systems to watch them burn out, one after the next. And I've seen the strategy go bad on a system that thought they were actually making a promising point, but ended up crashing and burning in the process. What's coming up for you guys is really jacked up. You don't see it coming because you're new gen. That's why. You don't know your own history and your own system. You don't know what's going to happen. You better pray that Xbox system brings out a console system. There's so many things going to go wrong with that. But that's not even the worst of it. The fact that your systems are costing that much money now. They're reaching marks that high. And you literally are still paying for a console. You don't have the PC access power you're supposed to have. There's no way in the world your system should cost that much money. And if you do have that kind of power, what the freak are you doing paying for an online subscription or something like that? You have the equivalent of a 47 GTX in your system. That's an extremely good graphic card. If I stick the same 4070 graphic card into one of these machines, any one of these machines, I don't pay for any online subscription. I can manipulate these machines anywhere I want at the end of the day. You can't do that. You don't have that option. That's why I said console's going in a bad direction, man. It's going in a bad direction. It used to be console was very affordable. The games were affordable. It was more convenient than PC because PCs had to do constant updates all the time. You guys do constant updates all the time. It was a simpler way of gaming. That's what it was. That's what it came down to. A simpler way of gaming than going in and building these machines and all that stuff. You know what I mean? The system was already built. It's right there, already done. But now, I mean, it was affordable because you can pay like $300, $400, $500 for a system, and still a PC would cost far more than that. But not now. You guys cost more than a freaking PC. Consoles are costing more than PC. Yeah. Y'all systems cost too much money. No. Gaming consoles costing more than PC. Yeah, it says the line between so the gaming industrial PC is the largest it's ever been and growing. Yeah, because the number of people are getting tired of consoles. They're really tired of it. I met so many people that don't want to be bothered with consoles anymore. They're tired of it. It just costs too much money. It's too expensive. It's too expensive for what you can't do. That's the problem. It's too much what you can't do. You're limited. That's the problem. And you can't say, oh, it's cheaper than a PC because it's not cheaper than a PC now. I can build a build over here that will allow me to go on and play whatever the freak I want to play on Steam, play with your VRs at the end of the day, your console VRs, your controllers, all your stuff, play your games on my system with no problem whatsoever, and still pick up amazing graphics. I pick up amazing graphics on the 1050, and that's a really old card. And costs far less than what your system costs right now. I don't even touch my my console system anymore. I play on this now. Couple upgrades on here, and that was it. And upgrades are cheap too. Not expensive for the upgrades; they're very cheap. You guys pay more for your hardware than we do. Your hardware is expensive. They gave you one slot for an M2. That's kind of messed up. At least it should have gave you something there. We can hook a SATA drive up to it, so you could have an option. You're not forced into paying the M2 because M2s are expensive. They give you one. They said, but you got one on your motherboards. The motherboards have a slot right on them, right there. See that little slot right there? That little slot will allow me to hook up another board, expansion board on there that allow me to run 4 of those M2s with no problem. So I can break it down if I want to. Or if I don't want to, I got SATA on the other side. I can just hook up to SATA, which is much cheaper. You're going to pay 8 terabytes of M2 for almost $1,000, and I can get 20 terabytes of hard drive easy on my system with no problem. And if you're saying the processing time is faster, it may be a little faster, but when your system's overheating, that's not going to do jack. See, that M2, it basically generates a ton of heat. And if you can't get that thing to cool down, then you're going to have sputter and everything else on your system is going to be like it's really shifting or shutting down. That's what it's going to look like. Hard drives overheating. And you have no way to modify this thing at all, period, because they put it in a compressed case. They literally put a metal plate under the bottom of it, and there's a metal plate that fits on top of it, and there sits your M2 and all that heat. Thinking that those heat sinks are going to go, yeah, forget that. Forget the whole section with the heat sinks. That's already done. When dust gets down in there, that thing's going to slowly burn itself out. But yeah, you have no way to attach any liquid cooling system, nothing at all. Heat spreaders, that's basically about it, but that's all. I can liquid cool my hard drives, which I got to do one of those too. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to liquid cool the hard drive on this one. I'm just saying, for that kind of money, they should have gave you much more options. They're still treating you like a console. You're tilting your PC, so they got to treat you with got to give you a little more power. That's what it comes down to. They got to give you more power. You guys are paying a lot of money. You deserve more power. And they start treating you like a console. I just don't want you to have too much. That's a lot of money. I mean, the Neo Geos were expensive, but the Neo Geos had an arcade board, an actual arcade board. You can take the system apart. You're not supposed to, but at least you can pull out the entire motherboard if you know what you're doing and install it into an arcade cabinet. Make your own arcade machine. So, going on right now. Your PlayStation games, Xbox games are landed over on PC. So, developers are making them. We're getting them. We're getting your games. Halo is on PC. Your exclusives is on our system. Your exclusives are no longer on your system anymore. They're on our system now. This is why Xbox and PlayStation are going to PC. Yeah. And we got games that would never land on your system at all. There's certain games you can't get anywhere. There's certain games that, like this, if you're into some crazy games, yeah, you can get some of the most insane stuff you ever thought in your entire life on here. I mean, it'll scar you for life. But if you're into horror games at the end of the day, well, this will challenge you. Then I've seen versions of Dead Space they don't make on console. I gotta hear this.
Do y'all want to see something pretty bizarre? This is a problem that Xbox and PlayStation is facing. Regardless of the amount of console sales that both platforms talk about, boast about, or tout, their game sales are actually strange. Now, I don't know how to measure it in terms of just giving it a qualification like saying it's abysmal or it's bad or it's not good, because again, every game is going to perform differently, if you get what I mean. However, there's something very weird going on here, especially when you look at Nintendo, who has similar console sales numbers with PlayStation. And I think this is very important for all three of them to be able to, have us, in a sense, understand what these platforms actually do. So let's look at a few examples. That's all we can do. We can look at what the numbers tell us, and then we can maybe draw some conclusions. Zelda Breath of the Wild, right now, according to the last data set that we have by 2024, sometime around 2024, sold 33.55 million copies. Another game, Horizon Zero Dawn that came out around the same, I think they came out in like a week apart, right? These two games. This was on PlayStation 4, which at the time had, a bunch of units already in terms of the PS4 console. The PS4 version and the game in total has sales of about 24 million units. This was as of last year. They've made a remaster to the game. The game got ported to PC in 2020, and it's everywhere. So the game has had the opportunity to sell. But here's the crazy thing. When we start looking at other PlayStation games going forward, it seemed like after Horizon, which is their biggest and highest sold game, by the way, the other games start to go through what I think is a very interesting, change. We look at another game, especially in this new generation, like God of War Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok has sold 15 million units. Around the time that this particular sales data was being put out there, PlayStation had sold about 30 plus million consoles, I think, for the PS5 generation, and this game was also available on the PS4. So if you actually look at the numbers very carefully, you'll notice that this game had access to as many users as the Nintendo Switch, but it sold only 15 million units. If we get a calculator out, and we gotta do this, right? If we get a calculator and we try to take a look at what this trend may be telling us, it seems to me that somehow, these games on PlayStation are getting pummeled. Now, if this is the case with PlayStation, oh my gosh, Xbox, sorry to say, but they're getting decimated too if they don't have another pipeline, and that's an if caveat, which is why Xbox has day one pipeline on PC. You can already see it. So let's say at the time God of War Ragnarok came out, that was 2020. 2022, sorry, PlayStation was already 2 years into the PS5 generation, and the PS4 generation had access to about 117, 112 million consoles. So we can say something around the fact of about 150 million consoles that were available to basically sell this game. And the game sold only 15 million units as of 2023. Maybe now it's at 20%. So that percentage to me is very, very weird because PlayStation players are not behaving like Nintendo players. And the exclusivity talk that people say exclusivity does this and exclusivity does that, it's only dependent on if the players actually want to play those games. So actually, players and gamers are at the crux and at the center of it all. Now here's what's going on. Nintendo does not have to deal with this. All of you that are cheering for the Switch 2, that the Switch 2 is going to be some, powerful console and this is going to boost Nintendo, you don't understand what you're saying. If Nintendo gets into an environment like this, there's a likelihood that their own personal game sales will face this kind of competition. Many of you are still saying things like, no, Nintendo games just sell. But Nintendo games sell because of the environment that they're in. They're not dealing with freaking Fortnite and Call of Duty. Is there Fortnite on Nintendo? I don't know. Is it? Oh, it is. Crikey. It came out in 2017. Goodness gracious. It is here. Oh, maybe I might be wrong. Maybe Nintendo games still have this thing about them that they still sell. Hold on though. But how many live service games are on Nintendo Switch? There isn't much info about the number of live service games on Nintendo. This is the AI overview. It doesn't seem like there are many. So I think there's still some room to say, okay, even though you have Fortnite, we don't have GTA 5 and Roblox and 2K25 and EA and all of that pressure. There's Minecraft on Nintendo Switch. But then you don't have like all these other games that are still coming in and putting pressure because this list is big. You don't have Overwatch on the Switch.
Man, this guy put research in. He put research in.
Fortnite players, I think on PlayStation. I think that's the number. Majority of Call of Duty players are on PlayStation. So Nintendo Switch is not facing this kind of pressure. So yes, I'm on track. I thought I was crazy. Because I've heard you guys say majority of Fortnite players are PlayStation players. Let's see. Majority of Fortnite players are on PlayStation. 42% of respondents use PlayStation 4 as their main gaming device to play Fortnite, while 35.2% played on Xbox One. So these two are basically 77%. So the other 30% are probably PC and other platforms. Okay, so it's safe to say that Nintendo games are not facing that pressure just yet. But when they bring a more powerful platform to the market, if they do, is this market pressure going to block their games from being able to sell as much? Not saying it's going to decimate their games, but is it going to create a market pressure? And are we going to see Nintendo in a whole different light? Or are they even going to basically slow their online services so that it's not going to be the most innovative or the most, how do I put it? It's not going to be the fastest, it's not going to be the most desired across the industry. So people might still go ahead and say, I'm not playing my live service games on Nintendo. So this is a very big challenge for PlayStation, for Xbox, to go ahead and wrap their minds around. And this is my Pescatella's Blue Sky. This is the week of November 30th. Tracking Call of Duty still number 1. Fortnite still number 2. Call of Duty has reached number 2 on PC. That's crazy. Stalker Heart of Chernobyl. Man, look at Stalker's number 4. When it comes to PlayStation, I don't know how it's going to look, but PlayStation fans might play it. So the market saturation is something that you have to consider when you're looking at console sales. Because when we even take a very close look at PlayStation console sales data, here's also another one. The sell in and sell through, and I'm sure this is the same with Xbox as well. There's nothing, this is what these two console manufacturers are facing, and Nintendo is yet to face. So I'm sure Nintendo has looked at this, and there's probably going to limit the number of these live service games.
If your game sales start to slow, then they're going to process games to the better system that's going to sell the most, and that would be PC. That's what they're talking about. Your games are literally showing up on PC, and I'm seeing them too. I see a lot of your games on PC, a lot of them. And these aren't old titles; these are new titles that are popping up at a faster rate. Are more titles showing up on PC from PlayStation? They don't have exclusives anymore. Exclusives are ending. Why are they costs from consoles? Let me see. Yeah, y'all screwed. Y'all screwing yourselves. Good idea. Look, Sony has confirmed they are looking to bringing more PlayStation games to PC. That is good. That is bad on so many levels. It's not even funny how bad that is. That is really bad. It means we'll get your exclusives. You won't get ours. Well, I'm getting our exclusives. Our specifications for requirement for gaming is too high. If it costs you, look, if you got a 30, if you got a 40, a 40, a 50, a 60, no, they got a 50, you got a 40, 70 in your system. And your system costs that much money. And again, like I said, you can play on lower specs, but chances are they're going to put you on higher specs. They could. Because they didn't have to put a 47 in your system to run it. They didn't really have to. But say they do this, right? Your system's going to cost so much money, it's not even funny. It's going to jump. The parts for PC, yeah, you can buy cheaper models at the end of the day, but you want the more advanced big boy parts, and that's what I like to play. They like to play the big boy parts. The system's going to be expensive. And on top of that, the more advanced games get, you have to send another crunch part you have to worry about. The more they advance they make these games, the more the hardware costs. So your systems are going to go up. Oh man, you don't get the concept at all. But yeah, if you want to play high-end games, you got to pay for the high-end parts. PC, we're used to paying for the high-end parts either way. Users are being expensive, but our systems are designed to interchange parts. Your system's not. So I can go and get any kind of parts to accommodate whatever game I want to play because I have multiple options to build my system. You don't have that option. They give you one option, and that's it, and that's your hard drive, and that's it. So if you're not happy with your graphic card, you can't go change it out. You're stuck with it. They're going to put what card in there they feel that is best for you. That card can be super expensive, but it's best for you and cost you more money. You're forced to do that. Well, you can go, I don't want to buy when I'm paying the money for that part. I'll get this one over here cheaper and still get a good game out of it. They don't give you options to downgrade or upgrade. You're just stuck. PlayStation on PC. Yeah, that is not good. You know why it's not good? Because your games come on PC, right? And I told you, an average built system costs less than your console system. So who would go play on a console system if your games are over here? It would cost less. You're not paying for subscription costs. That's what you're not getting at the end of the day. They put your games over to our system fully. Why would be the point of you playing on a PlayStation system? What's the point? I think Sony's selling out. I think your system's going to sell out. I think at one point they're going to announce that they're not making PlayStation systems anymore. They're going to do third party. You know what third parties do, right? That's what Genesis did. They became third party. They lease their games out to other companies, or they sell their games. That's what happened to the Dreamcast. Dreamcast leased their games out. Neo Geo did that. Neo Geo leased their games out too. Neo Geo became a third-party company, and they design games for other companies. That's what they do. And they got rid of the console systems. They don't touch the console systems anymore. So I told you, that's bad news. Because again, why would I pay on a PlayStation system, pay monthly fees, and I can't manipulate my system, and that's it. But your same games are on PC, and on that system, I can manipulate games that I can play for free. It doesn't sound good. The only reason why your system stayed afloat because you guys had exclusive games. You had games you couldn't get on PC. That's the reason why I bought multiple Xbox 360s, even though they kept burning out on me. Because of Gears of War, because of Halo. Games like that I could not play on PC, that I could only play on console. That's what kept me coming back. But if I found out that I can play Halo, Gears of War, and everything else that I play on our console system, and I get free, I don't have to pay any monthly costs. Why? Why would you go and buy a console? That's just stupid. You mean to tell me I'm stuck with whatever parts you give me, but over here I change up to whatever I want? Bad idea. If that's the case, and they're going down that road, that's what they're going. You're not going to have a PS7 or a PS8. You're not going to have one. That sounds like they're getting ready to go third party. They're going to sell their games off to other companies. That's what it sounds like to me. They might be giving it up. Because it doesn't sound right. That's insane. I've never heard of a console system porting over their games like that to a PC. PlayStation games coming to Steam. Yeah, we got Destiny 2, we got Spider-Man, God of War, we got all that over there. These are the games, let me see. What are they going to be porting over? PlayStation PC, see. PlayStation games for PC. Alright, signing in. We're good. Yeah, Hell Drivers. I knew something was wrong. Because I looked at that game, I was like, wait a minute, how the frick we got that on? I just bought that game. Hell Drivers. We got that. I just bought it. It's on my system. It's a PlayStation PC games. Yeah, I just bought this game right here. Right there, I'm gonna get that tonight. Over here. Right there, I just bought it, and I got it for $2. That's what I paid for it. $2 on sale. I paid $2 for it on sale. Now, how much you guys paid for it? Because we paid $2. I paid $2 for it. I told you. Okay, I was looking at it. I saw the PlayStation thing pop up. I was like, wait a minute. What the freak? Yeah, because we don't get your games like that. We get some of your games, but not like that. No, I'm playing the game. Look at the store. Yeah, see how ding pop up. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what the heck? That's a PlayStation game, and yeah, I'm playing it tonight too, by the way. Was Spider-Man exclusive games to PlayStation? No, we got it to Windows. What exclusive games do they have for PlayStation 5? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. These are old games. Demon Souls, the remake? Oh, come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. Y'all got a remake on here as an exclusive? That's a remake right there. Stellar Blade. We got God of War. That's a wait. God of War. That's right there. Okay. Guess what? Where's it at? There it is, right there. It's on PC. That's one of your exclusives on PC right there. That's on PC. That's your exclusive game. Why is it an exclusive game for your system doing on a PC? Good. Yeah, that tells you right there from the door it's lights out for y'all. Told you not good. It's not lights out for y'all. Your exclusive games are not supposed to be ever on a PC. It's supposed to be for your system. I got Halo games on that system right now. I got Xbox Halo games. Matter of fact, I downloaded a Halo game. This is your game right here. That's an exclusive game right there. That's why I had to look at what's the exclusives. Oh, Richard, for going here and type these up. Half these want to pop up. This is Hell Drivers. I just bought that one. Oh, I'm curious to find out whether or not this one's true or not. Where's my comment? And Xbox, guess what? I see your games on there all the time too. I see your games. We got Halo on there. I don't think we got that. That'd be scary if it came up. If you look at Last of Us, ended up on here, that would not be good. Because I know that's exclusive, that's a serious exclusive title. I had to jump on this sale too. There's a big sale going on. I'm gonna get some of these games. But man. I know that God of War is brand new. There's more coming because they got one thing up and coming games. So there must be more coming. I don't know about the whole. I just want to see some different games on here. I would not be happy with this lineup. That's me. I'm not happy with the lineup. Ratchet and Clank. I've done every version of Ratchet and Clank known to man. I've done all of them. I'm a big fan of Ratchet and Clank, but there's only so much of those to do. The Astro Playroom looks pretty nice. I've seen that. That looks pretty cool. I don't know what. Final Fantasy, Marvel, Spider-Man. Okay, that's based on all systems right there. Final Fantasy 16. Jack ain't really made that for any Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy. No, wrong one. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy Rebirth. There it is right there. On Steam. That's freaking nuts. Wait a minute. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is probably its exclusives. Last of Us is not on there. So why are they bringing games, putting your games over here? Don't get me wrong. I'm not one, I'm not complaining, but I just find it interesting. Gran Turismo 7. I've seen that one too, Gran Turismo 7. Final Fantasy Remake, Intergrade. Final Fantasy, a whole bunch of them on here. Destiny 2, they're right there. Sheesh. Man, you gotta chill with this, man. This is bad. Alright, let me just skedaddle. I'm gonna go hit this sale up. Go buy some stuff. But, honestly, let me see. PlayStation 5 top exclusive games. Star Wars Outlaw, that's on PC. I know that because I just saw that on there. Lord of the Fallen. These are supposed to be top. Spider-Man, we got that on there. Why are PlayStation games going to PC? The PlayStation games are increasingly being released on PC to expand their market reach. Money. Well, fanboys, this is going to hurt you at the end of the day. It's going to hurt you bad. It's money. How many times I told you? Every time the money. Don't care less. There's no money. They're expanding their market reach. So that's why their titles are showing up on PC. And it's showing up on PC because it's to expand, to make more money. They're reaching a larger audience. They're going over to PC. That means your exclusives will be coming to our system. They're going to throw everything over here. Man, that's a bad idea. Well, guess what? I can't say much on that one. That's pretty bad. PlayStation games are increasingly being released on PC to expand their market reach. Generating market reach and generating revenue. Yeah, generating additional revenue. So yeah, they're what you call fanboys in the day. They sold out. Good luck on all that at the end of the day. Gee whiz, expanding the market, reach revenue from a large PC gaming audience. You know, your PC is a big audience. A lot of people game on PC. It's potentially attracting new players to the PlayStation by giving them access to probably. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Because you're coming off a system that basically you have more power. There's no way in the world you would go over to a system for what they have. It's not worth it. Like if you're gonna tell me that I'm playing online for free, as much as I want, right? I got cheap DLCs. I got sales that pop up all the time. I can manipulate, play with my hardware, do whatever I want to do. Why would I come over to a console system and pay y'all to play if I'm getting it for free? That doesn't make any sense. That would not work. That's backwards. Well, how you make PC gamers come over the game is you make exclusive titles that only come up on console. That would make us come over because it's a game we like. We're just going to do both systems. We'll have PC and we'll buy your console too. So certain games that we know not coming to PC for exclusive only because consoles never have exclusives, we'll play on your system, and certain games will play on ours. That's it. But if you're bringing your exclusives over here, no, there's no way in the world. And then the graphic cards we can choose to make that game look insanely incredible, way beyond it. Yeah, there's no way in the world. No. Mind you, when you're playing on PC and you have those high parts in there, you can manipulate your background, which means you can basically change the color, the shading, the lighting, everything in a game. Yeah. Sony is looking to capitalize on the vast PC gaming market without sacrificing the core system. Gee whiz, the core systems identity by strategy releasing select PlayStation titles on PC. I can tell you from the history I've seen games, this is not a good idea. Increasing portability by porting popular PlayStation exclusives. Oh, that is not something you want to read, basically, about a system. By porting popular PlayStation exclusive to PC. No, that's not good. Because you already got a couple games over there that are basically considered to be only made for the PlayStation. God of War is God of War on Xbox? It's not on Xbox. It's only for PlayStation now. No, I know it's only for PlayStation. God of War is only for PlayStation. I don't know much about God of War, but I'm just saying, I'm curious. Is God of War on Xbox? Well, there you go. At least not to everybody. So they're bringing God of War over to Xbox. Yeah, it's right there. Man, read it and weep. Y'all systems are doing, this is bad, man. Y'all need those exclusives. Those exclusives is what make your systems what they are. You can't be doing that. That is really bad. You gotta be kidding me. That can't be real, but that's crazy. Announcement. God of War coming to Xbox. That's nice out, people. How still we said, game over, man. Game over. I gotta go. Game over, man. Game over. No. That's bad. That's so bad, it's not even funny how bad that is. I had no idea they were doing this. They had no idea they were doing this. Yeah, because that's on PC right now. But they're going to bring it to Xbox. So it's just going to become, y'all just trading your games back and forth. Everything land on PC, but PC has titles they can't give to you guys. Gee whiz Louise. This is not good. Because again, I said before, if Xbox is trading their exclusive to you guys, all right? And PlayStation is trading their exclusives over to Xbox. And you're sending them both to us, right? The thing about it is on Xbox, you're going to pay a subscription cost. On PlayStation, you're going to pay a subscription cost. On PC, we can play your games now. We don't pay a subscription cost. So now that means you're going to lose people over to PC. Well, welcome to the gaming. The whole gaming experience. Because, yeah, that is not good. Are Xbox games coming to PC?
Yes, you can play Xbox games on a PC, and there are multiple ways to do so.
Yes, because Xbox games are available on PC because it's Microsoft. What PlayStation is not supposed to be? You know, it's not available on PC. Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't release their games out like that. They have exclusives on Nintendo. They were smart. I would still like to have some of their games over here on PC, but still. Is it a bad idea for PlayStation to bring games to PC?
While bringing PlayStation games to PC can be seen as a positive for gamers by providing wider accessibility, it could potentially be a bad idea for PlayStation in the long run if it undermines the value proposition of owning a PlayStation console, especially if they release their exclusive titles too readily on PC, potentially discouraging people from buying a PS console solely for those games. However, Sony has mitigated this by typically releasing their games on PC with a significant delay after their console launch, allowing them to still capitalize on console sales.
Yeah, but that's not going to work. That's a bad idea. Because again, you charge for service to play. There you go. There any games they make on a freaking PC? The tons of games we get, exclusive titles for us only. We got so much stuff on there. We can wait. We got no problem waiting for your system. We got so many games, it's not even funny. I've got games that I haven't even had the time to play yet. I'm still downloading games I haven't had a chance to play yet. There's just so much on there. So we're good. By the time you release our system, it'll be on our system at the end of the day. And guess what? We'll play for free without an online subscription cost. And we'll manipulate, mod, and whatever we want in the game, anything we want to do. But your exclusives are not supposed to be over here. Everything else, yeah, not the exclusives. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Yeah, it's a bad idea. It's a very bad idea. It's a very, very bad idea. Don't get me wrong. I love PC to death. I do. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to kill your console. It's going to kill it. It's going to kill your console. Your system is already costing too much money. Why in the world would I sit there and pay the money out for a system that I can build for far less, pay free online as much as I want, incredible cheap sales on PC? And no, there's no way in the world. It's not worth it. The only thing that keeps your system alive is your exclusives. That's it. And if your exclusives are available to PC, why would I even bother buying a console system? You cost too much. PCs for $500. Gaming PCs for $500. Bingo! There you go. Gaming PCs for $500. Cheaper than you would pay for your system right now. So the only thing that keeps your system alive is your exclusives. That's the only thing. But if your exclusives are available on PC, why would we go over and buy a console system? For what? What would be the purpose of it all? Nope. And all these games will play the PC games. I'm going to go back over to Steam. That's where I'm going. Do a little shopping on my account here before I go home, and you go back home and then basically go on my other PC and do some shopping over there. Because I can have multiple systems. Because they're cheap to build. And my accounts, these accounts are free. I don't pay for anything. I just go download the game and play from there. So I'm going to go check out some games they have on here. You guys enjoy. I had no idea they were doing that. And that's not console bashing. It's right there. They're saying it right there. They're porting PS games and exclusives over to us. Not a good idea. Alright, well, guys have a good one. That is checked up.